answer would be that it is a 3-year staff leadership development program. Not for faculties, not for students. It's very unique in that it is just for staff. The other half is the people. Forming networks, developing relationships across all 3 campuses, and getting to know other people that are in positions where they can be helpful and ask for help.
I think a leader, first of all, has to have vision, because if they don't know where they're going, they can't lead people to get there.
Focusing on the big picture.
It's clarity. If someone knows where they are, where they want to be, and then the key here with a leader is what do they do to get there, because action is necessary in addition to the vision.
A good leader needs to be aware of their environment, the environment that they're working in, and listen for changes within that environment.
A leader is someone who's courageous, and being someone who's willing to identify the path that's not necessarily most traveled, but might be the most rewarding and most beneficial.
Somebody that can listen to those around them, what's being maybe suggested or recommended, and be thoughtful about what is being spoken, and then take that information and be very forward thinking in the next move that they make. And
I think good leaders have to be very resilient. I think they have to be able to build strong relationships and have camaraderie with their colleagues, with all the key stakeholders. And really, it's really very important to have those relationships.
Leader is someone who knows themselves, knows their strengths, knows their areas that they need others to assist them with. And I think in the long run, a leader must be able to influence.
You have to develop trusting relationships, not only with your staff, but within your institution and the individuals that you work with.
For me, flexibility, probably communication, and a sense of humor.
Is someone who's inspiring, who's motivational, and who I want to follow.
Really one of integrity, personal integrity, integrity in the workplace. Fairness towards your employees, fairness in the way you approach the job, honesty, all of those things to me are attributes, I guess, of that fundamental property of acting out of integrity.
Am I being videotaped or just recorded?
Videotaped.
I'm being videotaped?
Yes.
Okay, and it's taking a picture of my voice.
Yes.
I like both things, okay.
I thoroughly enjoyed the experience at Harvard. I found meeting with other university administrators was really valuable. I've never had 2 weeks to find introspection the entire time about myself. So I think that the experience at Harvard was really wonderful.
I really liked the projects. I found them to be very challenging, especially because they were not in my area of expertise. And I really enjoyed that, getting out and learning something new and being able to be effective in a consultant type of role.
Yes, I think building the friendships and relationships that I have with individuals that I not necessarily would have come in contact with in my daily work.
Learning more about the university was really valuable for me. Getting an appreciation for the things that happen at the university every day. Being in an administrative position, I think, sometimes isolates one from the true work of the university, and so being closer to the actual mission of the university and seeing some of the things that happen here really have given me an appreciation for being an employee of the university and provide more motivation and incentive for me even on a day-to-day basis.
Is the quality of the presentations, and the top level administrators who were invited to speak to us shared their knowledge and shared how they do things and see things and view things, and brought their perspective to us.
Certainly the Friday night activities when we had the opportunity to get to know each other a little better was great as well. But being able to really connect with individuals, whether it be here amongst ourselves or at Harvard, or the speakers who brought great enlightenment through their sharing of what they do and how they do it.
So what's been some of the most valuable experiences from UAFP?
Well, other than Monica,
Besides Monica, I guess.
Well, besides Monica, of course, and getting to know her, that was key.
I'm here too. Sorry about that.
For me, being a better manager, being a better leader, and being a better person.
I think one thing I gained from it was an understanding of how activity is coordinated sort of throughout the university as a whole.
To trust others and to trust myself.
Analogous to anyone that has ever visited a foreign country, to experience what's going on in that country, but then understanding and becoming more aware of what they've left behind, so that when they return, they have a much greater appreciation of what they have.
I feel like it's important to operate in one's sphere of influence, so I certainly want to have the things that I learned at UAFP enrich my staff, and some of that will happen, I think, directly in terms of the information I learned at UAFP. Some of it will happen as the result of my improved leadership skills. I think certainly also some of it will happen when people who I have influence over are able to influence and help others. And I believe that that kind of circle of influence, as it moves outward, can have a big impact on the way the world goes.
Sort of leveraging the relationships with the other people in the program. We've had this tremendous experience kind of being together, trusting each other, and working together, and that, I think, is a network of relationships that's going to help the institution, and it's going to help each of us. We're going to be more effective in our roles, and you know, I think we're all going to demonstrate, we'll be examples of, hopefully, solid, high-performing leaders.
It's about people. No matter what we do, how we do it, we need to think about the people and how we impact the people, whether it be the students, our colleagues, our bosses, our constituents, the representatives of this community, whether it be Chicago, Springfield, or Champaign. Whatever we do, it's about people, and we need to think about our approach and how we manage ourselves in interacting with individuals, because we're always representing ourselves and the university.
UAFP. There you go. There you go. There you go. That was much more leadership-like.